Good afternoon. My name is Jimmy Letona-Lopez.
Good morning, my name is Marcus Pham. We are the directors of marketing.
And student outreach at County Community College. And today we're here to present our promotional plan that will market the school as an additional resource to students enrolled or enrolling into institutions. But before we get to that, it's always important to identify our target market, which Marcus will be going over.
Yes, our target market is very crucial to identify to sort potential clients for sales through marketing campaigns. Our target market are students enrolled or enrolling in traditional four-year institutions.
Yes, and to go even more in depth, as you mentioned in the previous meeting, that the two markets you want to address are high school students that will be attending a four-year institution and high school students that could earn credits from CCC. And that will be transferable into the four-year institution. Which brings us to marketing strategies. Now, marketing strategies helps a business's overall game plan in order to reach prospective consumers and turning them into customers of the products or services that a business provides. Now, in this case, we're not really a business, we're a college, and we're not providing products, we're providing a service. And what are these services? Well, the services that we provide are general education required courses such as in math, science, English, history, humanities, and physical education. Now, this brings us into the role of promotion as a marketing function, which Marcus will be going over.
Yes, the role of promotion is any type of marketing communication used to inform target market, which is the students enrolling in traditional four-year institutions. In some ways, the role of promotion of any type of marketing communication used to inform the target market better service our business.
Which brings us to the two types of promotion, which are institutional and product promotion. So what institutional promotion is, it's the marketing approach demonstrated by the goodwill of an organization or individual in order to boost the public relations appeals. Product promotion is exactly what it sounds like, the promotion of a product, which is to inform, persuade, or influence customers to buy in that certain product. And it is within the best interest of our college to use institutional promotion. Why? Because we are trying to boost our public relations appeals, which is, of course, is our target market, as mentioned before. So this is going to help us reach a wider array of people. Which brings us on to our next point, which is the elements of a promotional mix, which are
the five primary promotional mix elements are advertising, public relations, self-promotion, direct marketing, and personal sellings. In order to reach our target market, which are the students enrolling institutions, we would use advertising and public relations.
Which brings us to our next point, which is the major communication channels. Now, there are many major communication channels such as events, publicity, direct marketing, word of mouth, regular marketing, and personal selling. However, as mentioned, we're only going to use
advertising and public relations.
This is because we're not going to go one-on-one with students on campus telling them about our services. That would not be efficient at all. So in order to be as efficient, it would be to use advertising and public relations. And this will increase our brand image, or in this case, what services we provide will be promoted to the target market. Now, the best platforms to do this will be social media and television ads. Why? This is because these social media is something that most students do not go on without. They're always bound to have some type of social media. Now, even if they don't have social media, that is why we're going to be doing television ads. Not broadcasted all across the country, of course. It will be more of a local news television ads. Therefore, we can reach our local target market. Which brings us to the next point, which is to describe the word of mouth, which word of mouth is bound to happen regardless. Once we promote our services to one person, they're bound to say it to somebody, even if it is parents or peers, classmates, friends. And Marcus is going to go more in depth with that.
Yes, the most common word of mouth in which consumers show approval for the product, service, or business, which is we're providing service right now, by telling others about through the various media, including social media and personal conversations.
Which finally brings us to our major point of this promotional plan, which is to save time and money. As mentioned before, we're not going to go around promoting from person to person, which is very time consuming. That is why we're going to do it through social media and public relations and through advertising. It's easy and efficient. And again, it saves us money. It doesn't cost any money to post something on social media and for other people to share. Now, if you would like to invest some money into ads, that is also a possibility. However, it's not a requirement. However, I would suggest to do it if you want to reach a higher target market. As of right now, it is not necessary. And this brings us to our conclusion, which is the question you asked us to answer, which is, why should we spend money on promotion to students that will only take few classes? And as I mentioned before, we offer math, science, English, history, humanities, and physical education. Now, it is important because we are going to promote to these set of students, which are bound to have peers, and they can spread it, like mentioned before, through the word of mouth. They're going to spread the news of our services, which is going to help later at a later time. What I mean by this is that these people are bound to have children, of course, or they're bound to tell their younger siblings. So it's going to benefit us in the long run because we're already establishing our brand image into our local area. And again, as I mentioned before, if you want to expand this, it is totally possible. But as of right now, we're only thinking at a local at a local array of people. Which brings us to the next question.
The next question is, how would it benefit us to target the parents of these students? Well, because parents have a heavily influenced decision on where the students are going to college, it's better to benefit them because it's more
Efficient.
Yeah.
It's very efficient since, again, obviously the students are usually the ones who make the decisions of what college you want to go to, but the parents do heavily influence them. You know, obviously some students want to go to the same college as their parents often, not always, but it is quite often. Which brings us to the final question, which is, why is it important for educational institutions to advertise? Well, this is, with no offense, a no-brainer, because institutions want more students to attend their college. It's very important because without students, institutions wouldn't really exist, of course, and everybody's always looking for higher education, new ways to improve themselves. So it is important for them to advertise their services to let the students know that the institutions are there for them. And that makes the students feel more comfortable with the institution and makes them want to go to those certain institutions. And then without advertising, we would have general institutions all across the country. None of them would have like diversity in what they provide. That's why every institution is unique.
And giving more students a more natural opportunity, more higher opportunity to go to this college or this college.
So with our promotional plan, we would reach our two target markets, as mentioned before, which would be the high school students that are about to attend a 4-year institution, and the second target market that you mentioned, which is college students that are home for summer break. And with this, we conclude our presentations. We thank you for your time
and service.
We very humbly thank you for your time, and we'll thank you if you considered our promotional plan into your plans, of course, of the traditional versus non-traditional communication channels, as we provided a unique way for us to advertise. So thank you very much. Have a great rest of the afternoon, and goodbye.
Goodbye.